I'm Zach Bruner here on behalf of Odds Jam to talk about NFL Week 5. I have 3 teams here on upset alert. Not only is the spread of the underdog very much in play, but all 3 are looking like they could be live dogs. This season, the underdogs are 38-27 against the spread. Straight up, they're 27-38. So underdogs are having their way. Let's not waste any time. Let's jump right into the first one. It is the first game of NFL Sunday. Across the pond, we have the Atlanta Falcons technically hosting the New York Jets. Currently, the Falcons are 3-point favorites, which is interesting. So now we're talking about the Atlanta Falcons. The winless Falcons are field goal favorite with no home field advantage. Interesting. I'm not sure if I exactly agree with that. Now, adding on to it, Calvin Ridley left home. Russell Gage also left home. So their top 2 wide receivers are not with them. A bad offense gets worse. I expect to see more Kyle Pitts, maybe more Cordero Patterson as a wide receiver. But, man, I don't think the Falcons should be even favored in this game. If it was Jets -3, I still may take them. I understand Jets have a rookie quarterback. Falcons have a veteran quarterback. However, they're both making the same terrible decisions. Matt Ryan's looking like the most phony former MVP of all time. He has been absolutely terrible. Falcons are looking like they're trying to lose this game specifically so they can ensure the top overall draft pick. Give me the Jets. It really just doesn't make much sense to me. I like them quite a bit. We see a lot of sports books here are going +3 for the Jets. A couple are at the +2.5. I obviously, for obvious reasons, we like that 3 number. If we can get them with the field goal and even 3, that gives us the safety of a possible push with a last-second field goal, which we have seen a ton this season. There's been so many games decided on a made or missed field goal. I'm not willing to forfeit a half a point on such a key number. So the Jets, man, they may be my favorite upset of the week, if you can even call them an upset. But let's go to another one. Chicago Bears are 5.5-point underdogs to the Las Vegas Raiders. I don't know. There's a lot of things pointing to an upset. Right now, 82% of the money is on the Raiders. People want to know why that's such a big deal. Sports books are in business for one very, very easy reason, and that's because they make a ton of money. If everyone's betting on the Raiders, that sports book is really licking their chops and hoping that the Bears can at least cover 5.5 points and steal all the stupid people's money. So 5.5 points looks very much in play. However, a full-on upset in Vegas, also very much in play. Raiders are one of the worst first quarter teams in football, and they were finally exposed. They were finally taken advantage of last week against the Chargers. They couldn't fight their way back. Cue the whole Jesse Pinkman. They can't keep getting away with it. They can't keep sleeping on first quarters and somehow winning games. It finally caught up to them last week. They're probably going to start slow again this one. So if you want to go the first quarter spread, I think that's very much in play. But the Bears aren't a bad football team. I understand Matt Nagy has no idea what he's doing. He forfeited play calling again to Bill Lazor, the offensive coordinator, last week, and they looked good. Granted, it was against the Lions. Totally get that. But Bill Lazor is a competent play caller. He will call plays to fit Justin Fields' strengths. And this is one of those classic strength versus weaknesses matchups. If we are wondering how the Bears can win games this season, this looks like the perfect scenario. Bears have good wide receivers. They have Darnell Mooney. They have Allen Robinson. Both can play outside. The Raiders' outside corners are beat up, and they are very bad. That looks like a very easy place to attack. Also, the Raiders' offensive line is beat up. They're really struggling. You don't need me to tell you that Khalil Mack is on the Bears. The Bears' front seven is very, very good still. Their secondary is definitely suspect. If they can't get home to the quarterback, it can be taken advantage of. but that Raiders offensive line is bad. The Bears will be calling blitzes. They'll be calling pressure all day long, getting to Derek Carr. Derek Carr has been making some mistakes, and the Bears could, mess around and win this game outright. I really like them. Again, 82% of the money are on the Raiders. So betting the Bears plus 5.5, definitely in play. Absolutely in play. 4.5, obviously a little bit more risky, but don't mind that. But I mean, if you really want to get crazy and take the money line, I think it's worth sprinkling a little bit on as well. This Raiders team is not that great. Their offense is pretty good. Their defense is definitely suspect, and I think the Bears can take advantage of it. I think Justin Fields, third game as a starter, settling in a little bit, could be a coming out game for him. And finally, Sunday Night Football definitely seems like the game of the week. This game could go either way. Calling it a field goal game seems silly. It seems like it should be a 1-point difference, but neither here nor there. The Bills going to Arrowhead to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs just had a big win, but it was against the Eagles. So are the Chiefs back? I don't know. What I do know, the Bills, yes, have had some poor opponents, but after losing week 1, they've outscored their opponents 118-21. That is insane. Also, the Chiefs defense has not shown up to a game yet. They're allowing a league worst 6.9 yards per play. So if they can't stop the Bills at all, the Bills are going to nickel and dime them. They're going to run the ball. They're going to control the clock, keep Patrick Mahomes off the field, which is the recipe for beating the Chiefs. We saw it with the Ravens. And it's just going to be another one of those possibly boring games. But the Bills are going to methodically get down the field and hope they can force 1 or 2 3-and-outs or 1 or 2 turnovers from the Chiefs. And that's how you win the game. +3, I like it. Definitely seems like it could be a last-second field goal. It protects you from that. But if you tell me the Bills win outright, that shouldn't be considered an upset right now either. With the way that the Chiefs are playing, their defense is bad. It's really bad. It'll figure itself out by the end of the year. But right now, there's no sign that they are a good football team on that side of the football. So I will take the Bills getting points. Absolutely. But yeah, this was 3 underdogs that could not only cover the spread, they definitely should, which, again, underdogs 38-27 against the spread this season. These are 3 underdogs that could win outright. This is plus money across the board. I really like these 3, and happy betting this week. Good luck to everybody. There's some interesting lines, but keep those underdogs in mind. See ya.